What's up, people? My body is Reggie.
Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening. Hello.
Attention all gamers, John Wick needs your help at Tilted Towers.
The only way that you can save him is by telling us the 3 numbers on the back of your mommy's credit card, as well as the series of numbers on the front and the expiration date.
But you've got to hurry. John Wick's in trouble and he needs your help.
Anyway,
So that's how this is gonna go. Alright, cool.
it does tend to be a bit more memey when Zane's here.
Fuck's that supposed to mean? You trying to say something?
Yes.
That our will to die is slightly less whenever you're involved.
Hey bro, I will slightly fight you then.
Only slightly, you pansy.
He said
I mean, that'll
only
kick
slightly
in.
He said it only slightly make him better, so I'm only going to slightly fight him.
Pansy.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if you try to fight me, that would definitely increase my will to live. Anyway, we're on Chapter 9 of Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. Last time we left off, we had to deal with stupid, sexy Snape.
Oh yeah, that was a thing. I wish I could
That
forget
broke
that.
Ichi-Tan.
I missed that episode. That's a sad.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
I was
Like-
working that day.
like- Snape apparently has a lot of chest hair.
Every guy in this story seems to, except for Harry, thankfully.
You've never seen hairy children?
Shut up.
I mean, I kind of was a hairy child, but we're not going to get into that. Author's note. Hello, friends. I apologize. From the waist down, basically. I apologize for how long it took to get... I have very hairy legs and not a hairy top. That was the wrong phrasing. Torso. Upper body.
Bro, show me. I think you're lying.
We're not going to talk about my top shaving habits.
Show me your pecs. Do it.
Sorry, Ichi-Tan, are you just now thinking about me being topped? Is that what's going on?
Maybe.
Anyway, at least someone got something good out of this. It's only good for a select amount of people.
Says you.
Yeah, people who want to see me get topped. Those are the only people it's good for. I never said it was small, just a specific type of people. Anyway, but I have good news. Starting tonight, I will be taking a beginner's writer's course at the local community college.
Oh, yippee.
Through all the hate from evolutionists, feminists, and Romanists.
What?
Hell's a
I'm guessing that Roman Catholic, I'm probably guessing.
Rome isn't even real, guys. Come on. Don't fall for this.
Rome is a lie.
That's what I just said.
I mean, really what Italy went wrong with when they tried to recreate the Holy Roman Empire is they didn't have nearly enough gay sex. There have been some legitimate criticism of my writing skills. My mother did her best, and she certainly did teach me a lot, but grammar was not her area of expertise. It was Grandma's.
Mm-hmm.
Wordplay.
Well, Grandma didn't teach you shit either.
I mean, honestly, there's been a few typos and stuff, but for the most part, whoever's writing this didn't do a
Grammar
terrible
hasn't
job at
been
it.
terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's just been that the character writing this has been very insufferable.
Bless you.
Well, now I'm on fire, thanks. It's taken some convincing. The hubby wasn't sure I'd have time to get everything done if I started taking this class, but I've written up a schedule and think we can make it work, smile.
That's
And
good,
that's why
right?
I wrote a note that says I can do what the fuck I want on it. And handed it to him.
I mean, really, that is how most relationship dynamics I've dealt with have been.
I mean,
Telling me what to do never goes well for anyone.
making a schedule can help bring structure to life. So, like, good on you for doing that. But
Good on you for getting an education despite what your husband thinks you should do. Character of Grace Ann. Tom's line.
I know it's my line. 1 week into the school year, Harry was slowly, gradually starting to get used to the everyday routines at Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. There was breakfast in the Great Hall every morning, and then there was a prayer session led by the Reverend. The Slytherins went off to have their own prayer sessions in their own way. The Hufflepuffs and Ravenclaws pray with the Gryffindors, but the Hufflepuffs complained about the Reverend quoting the Bible. The Ravenclaws complained that the Reverend didn't seem to really hate sinners, he just hated sin. After the prayer session, the little ones all went to their classes. There were regular math and English classes, of course, although they were of a higher caliber than one would find in a public school. Then there were Bible studies and Christian history. Okay.
Oh,
Embrace the power of religion. Stop your fighting, friends. Follow me. I'll take you to a land of mystery. We can sing, we can jump, we can have lots of fun. So, put down that gun and we'll hit on the nuns. Ooh. After that was okay. Yeah, it was right or after.
yes. It was after that. I was just more.
After that was lunch in the Great Hall. After lunch were more classes about American history and constitutional law and missionary training. Ooh. After these
they're still children.
After which the students had free time.
Grace, they're still children. I believe missionary training is what we call American sex education.
Am I doing it right, Reverend Dumbledore?
Oh
No,
my god.
Harry, you're getting too into it. Slow down.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Okay. It was just such a dinner that Harry was eating now. He was sitting with his new friends, Hermione, Ronald, and Dean Thomas.
Hermione, homie, and these nuts. Got 'em.
What happens when you have 4 sleep-deprived idiots at a call together? This food is certainly delicious, Harry observed gratefully, and he was savoring a bite of perfectly roast chicken.
Chicken.
Chicken's pretty good.
Yeah. It's a shame about factory farming.
Fried rather than roasted. But grilled is also nice. I mean,
I prefer rotisserie.
rotisserie is also pretty dang good. There's different kinds, like there's like lemon pepper, then there's like home style, and like the lemon pepper is pretty good, but like
Yeah. Well, I prefer rotisserie over fried, and then fried over grilled.
I just like chicken, I guess.
Fuck! I just started salivating.
Yeah. Can y'all shut up? I haven't had dinner yet. I literally just got off work.
yeah, whatever you do, don't think of your favorite food.
Yeah, fuck off, Tom.
Food certainly is
hungry,
delicious,
man.
Harry observed gratefully, and he was savoring a bite of perfectly roasted
I
chicken.
just said that.
Yes, you did. I just realized that as I finished the line. Holy shit. It really is. Dean Thomas concurred intelligently. He was dressed quite respectably today, and he was wearing a button-up shirt and clean blue jeans, and his hair was neatly combed.
Gay.
I mean, yes, but you don't need to say it so bluntly.
Huh? Is it my line?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm watching an advertisement for my favorite mobile game, Kiss of War. I utterly despise this game. I only ever get advertisements for it.
Is this like on the site that the fucking advertisement popped up? Because I've just been getting a horse game.
No, this is on my phone.
Is it the same horse game as last time?
House.
Ours.
This is the
Yes,
same
I have
mobile
many
game.
fine houses.
This is the mobile game that showed me an ad on YouTube that said, "Leave me behind, Commander. I caught the virus."
Fucking hell, why?
She was like laying down, like she was sick and like from being not really sick, but like she was getting shot at. Like, help! I'm dying. But no, it said, "Help! I have the virus."
I'm guessing it was supposed to be zombie themed.
No,
Either
it's
that or
There's a
those
lot
were-
of those.
Or they
There's
were
a lot of
virus
those.
bullets.
It's a like World War II based game called Kiss of War, where instead of showing me cool army tanks and flying things, it says, "Hey, check out this lady with the tits. She's pretty nice, right? Play our game. You could summon her, eh?
I've been getting an annoying amount of those on like YouTube's mobile version. Like I don't get those whenever I'm like watching YouTube on my computer. It's just the fucking mobile version, and I hate it.
Mobile games are, with a couple exceptions, mobile games are the lowest pinnacle of gaming.
Well, that happens when a bunch of them get churned out for the sole sake of like microtransactions.
That's
Anyway,
most of them.
Kiss of War. Let's see. Beautiful battlefield bells. Bellies? I don't know.
bells seems kind of redundant, being as it literally means beauty.
Yeah, allied with access. Allied or Axis, choose your nation. Soviet Union, the United States. Yo, I'm about to become Germany. Mobilize
No.
your division. Socialize with your squad. Join forces. Forge alliances. Historic battlefield campaigns. Command real-time combat. Fortify your stronghold. Yo, should I try this game out?
I
The
mean,
thing I really don't like
if you
is like
want,
whenever you get like advertisements for like games, and the advertisements for the game is nothing like the actual gameplay.
Yes.
Oh
I
yeah,
hate
a lot of
this.
mobiles are like that.
Ebony.
The mail is here? Is that my line?
No, Hermione nodded.
Remind me now, yeah.
Her homie nodded in agreement, and the yellow bow she had tied her hair back with bounced up and down. She was doing a death metal head bump.
Doom, 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 doom,
And
doom,
then
doom,
she's
doom.
got
Oh, this is the wrong Harry Potter fan fiction.
Deku headbang, just rock you back and forth.
I whip my hair
Yes.
back and forth. I whip my hair back and
Oh
forth.
god. Ah,
I'm not sorry.
nightmarish flashbacks to Willow Smith's existence.
That just goes to show you anything can happen in a Pokemon battle.
Anyways, so
I having a stroke again?
Rob,
The GIF.
Fucking hell.
Ronald grinned widely, but remained silent as he shoved another handful of deep-fried Brussels sprouts into his little mouth.
I think I just threw up in my mouth.
Ronald
Ah.
ate breakfast and lunch with his family, but he was eating more and more dinners with these Gryffindor friends of his. It never ceased to amaze him how nice they were to him, even though he wore a different hat. A little unconditional friendship can really go a long way to a person's heart. Ooh woo.
So long as the hat you're wearing isn't white, pointed, and contains a mask, they'll typically treat you like a person.
I was really hoping you were going to stop at white and pointed so I could make a joke about you not liking idiots and dunce caps.
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. All they did was just add a mask.
Basically.
Got 'em. Dab, insulting people. Fun. Yeah.
I remember a thing a while back of like talking about like a petition has been created to label the KKK as a domestic terrorist group. It's like, wait, they weren't already?
Yeah, no, they're not.
Why would they not be labeled as such?
I have no idea. People are stupid.
Fucking hell. Anyway, also, I imagine the sensation of deep-fried Brussels sprouts, and I want to die.
That does sound kind of gross. I mean, I like Brussels sprouts with cheese on them, but like, Deep fry?
But, I mean, usually I'm all for deep frying things, but like Brussels sprouts are one of those things. It's like, no thanks.
Just don't do that, yeah.
Brussels sprouts to me, like anytime I've had them, just taste like bad lettuce.
Had lettuce.
Like lettuce without any of the crunch.
It tastes like Brussels sprouts to me.
Yeah, not good.
I like
It was
Brussels
then-
sprouts. It's kind of like has a horseradish taste in some cases, but it really depends.
I
I
could
hate
deal with a
horseradish.
horseradish taste. I cannot deal with fucking Brussels sprouts. Like the texture and the flavor are all wrong, and I hate it. It was then that a bunch of beautiful people with wings wearing white robes swooped in through the great hall's huge windows. I'm sorry, what?
Angels deliver the mail. Awesome.
You just hear from all around you, fear not! As a bunch of flying wheels within wheels burst in through the windows. Fucking hell. Yellow halos hovered over their heads, and they wore brown leather satchels around their shoulders. They gracefully reached into their satchels and gloriously flung envelopes down to the students below. I'm not okay.
Oh, this is a fucking trip.
Trip
Is
right
my-
off a fucking cliff.
Am I bleeding again? I think I might be bleeding again.
The mail's here, Dean Thomas observed accurately, and he shielded his eyes with his hand as he gazed up in wonder.
Okay.
Well,
They-
I don't think any of us are ready for
Propped
this.
his chin up on his hand and dreamily watched these magnificent postmen distribute their wares. He did so love to look at angels. What? Wow, I guess
Like, what the fuck? Okay, so she couldn't just be like, have a normal mail postal system or keep the owls. No. She had to have fucking angels delivering the mail. Like, excuse me, Grace, and angels don't have time for your bullshit. And real angels don't look like that. They look like fucking eldritch hordes with like 50,000 goddamn eyeballs.
Yeah, they weren't Valkyries. Valkyries are cool.
It's just one of those things, man. It's like, why are we here?
One of
just
those
to suffer?
days. You don't want to wake up. Everybody sucks.
if I remember correctly, before the Great Flood or whatever in the Bible, wasn't one of the problems that some of the angels were like getting it on with the humans?
Yes, Samuel had sex with Lilith,
Whoa, baby.
which caused Lilith to become cursed and become a baby-eating monster that drank blood. Weird story. But also there was
No,
the
no,
whole
I
thing
thought-
of other angels having sex with humans, which created the Nephilim.
I thought Lilith was Adam's first wife, who was cursed to be
Yeah,
a
Lilith was
freaking
Adam's-
demon.
Well, she was Adam's first wife. She was thrown out of the Garden of Eden because she wouldn't submit to Adam, which she was originally created the same way Adam was, out of the earth. And so she was thrown out of the Garden of Eden. Once she was thrown out of the Garden of Eden, she just got her fuck on, including with the fallen angel Samiel.
Huh.
Alright, but I'm just picturing a huge eyeball flaming monster and somebody just going, aha, yes. I want it inside me.
I mean, Lilith was a freak. But yeah, like, I don't know, it's weird. Usually fallen angels are depicted as more humanoid, so that might be part of it. Apparently the glory of God makes you a nightmare.
Sounds
I mean-
accurate.
It's just a nightmare having to listen to you, so. Ooh, dang, got him. Dab. Dab.
I mean, yes.
Dab. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was kind of harsh,
That's why
man.
I don't talk to a lot of people, so I don't have to hear myself. And I don't have to inflict that upon others.
And why you
That
make
was
me
that
have
was
to
kind of
listen to
harsh,
it?
man.
Uh-huh.
Like shit.
Dab.
He does that sometimes.
No, you do that sometimes.
We both do it to each other. Take that out of context if you want.
Hey, buddy, I already have a cosmesis.
Yeah, gay sex.
Literally, like,
Not gay if it's in a three-way. Hey, Tom, get in on this.
No.
Boy, Tom wouldn't say mean things.
I was talking about the sex.
Hey, whatever, man. It's just I don't really need, a black rom harem. So please calm down.
I'm really confused. Whose line was it again?
He's making a Homestuck reference. Troll romance.
Yeah, I understand that, but
I agree
lost.
with
Yours, I said something
agree
with
with
angels.
Ichi-Tan. Whose line is it?
Chance, I
let's
said
see.
something about the angels.
Yeah, it's Ichi-Tan's line. He was surprised.
Oh, he was surprised when a letter fluttered down to him. It landed lightly on the table in front of him. Where else would it land? Up his ass?
On
Yes.
the floor.
He had
In him.
All right, boys, Kiss
He
of
had
War
never
is done
gotten-
downloading. Let me try it out.
Oh my god.
He had never gotten a letter before. He smiled innocently at the angel who had delivered it, and the angel waved back.
I mean, he's 11. Like, the most letters he would have gotten was, like, a newsletter from the whole, like, Weird and Wild Creatures thing, trying to get him to buy a subscription to that.
Ugh.
Anyway. I mean, it's educational, at least.
Ugh.
Bad experience?
Ugh.
Okay. Anyway. Would you look at that, Dean Thomas uttered fluently. You got a letter, Harry. That is a terrible fucking...
You just got a letter. You just got a letter.
That also popped
You
into my
just got
mind.
a letter.
I
wonder who it's from.
There is something about that loading screen that sets my teeth on edge.
Oh no, it's not over. You missed the sexy lady in a gas mask.
It's hyper realistic. Oh god.
What?
I don't know.
no,
I'm tired,
no.
dude.
You are the only hope for Europe? That's why I need to be Germany.
No.
Okay. So I could be the United States. I could be the Soviet Union. I could be Germany. Or I could be UK.
I think there was more than that involved in World War II.
Yep. I'm going with Germany, boys. Let's go.
Have fun with that.
Oh, dear gods.
Oh, I'm about to delete this game in like 3 seconds, dude.
With excited hands, Harry broke the seal and took out the parchment that was inside the envelope. He laid it out on the table and saw the familiar slanting, tidy handwriting. Wait,
It
what?
was a black spot. He would be targeted by a pirate coalition in little time.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So where's my line? I surprised him. Harry mails here. No. With excited hands,
Dear.
Harry broke the
I
seal
just-
and
I
took
just-
out
Tom just read that one.
Dear Harry.
That's his line.
Hagrid. Alright, okay. So should I pick for my officer Riven, Helene, Maria, or Linda?
Linda.
Ichi-Tan, you want to just read the letter? I think he's just
I think he
counting the
did read
header.
it, but it cut out.
Oh,
I don't think he would have been able to read it that fast.
it's a
Oh.
short line. I
Did you read the entire thing? Zane?
I just read Dear Harry.
Read
And
the
then said
letter,
Hagrid.
you little shit.
How are you enjoying your first weeks at Hoggy Walkies? I hope you are enjoying it a lot. How about you come over for tea this evening after dinner and you can tell me all about it? Hagrid, I read it, it did.
Hoggy Woggy may have killed me.
Alright, Harry smiled as he folded the letter and put it back in the envelope. Good old Hagrid.
What does it say, Harry? Hermione questioned slyly, and she played with one of her smooth, lovely curls. I am uncomfortable.
Shyly. Shyly, not slyly. Shyly.
Did I?
Yeah.
Fuck.
If it's shyly, it's a little less creepy, but I mean, it's
I don't
still-
know. There was still the
still really
description of the
creepy.
child's hair as lovely.
I mean, maybe it's natural, maybe it's maple.
Jesus Christ. Holy fuck.
You okay?
Shit. No, I just lit my candle. And one of the flames is like shooting all the way up over the lip of the glass. It was like freaking 3 feet tall. I was like,
I don't
fuck
think that's
you.
supposed to happen.
It's a flamethrower candle. You got one of the good
Ah, it was
ones.
one of those candles made by Elon Musk.
Probably. Ouch.
Does it actually serve any purpose? No.
No.
Is it
Much
fun?
like most of
Oh,
Elon Musk's business.
Hager wants me to come over for tea, Harry reported excitedly. Would you all like to join me?
Having flashbacks to that fucking mirror I came across back in the medieval era.
Hermione replied sweetly.
That is the... Why is it a 3D model? Ah,
No.
that is square in the uncanny valley.
I thought you were going to delete it, Zane.
I am, but here's the thing.
That is a butt.
I have to try it out first, just to meme on it.
Yes, there is a butt above her. I believe it's her butt. What is with
Research
her?
purposes.
What is with her brow line? I don't know if it's just the resolution, but she...
Unibrow.
That is a strong fucking brow line. That is some caveman shit.
Nuts! Our commander knew you would come. See these tanks? We prepared it just for you.
Oh, fucking hell. Whose line is it?
Zane's line.
Really?
Yep.
Is it the one
Wild.
that starts with that?
No, it's I'd love to.
I said that line.
Oh, did you? So it's Ichi-Tan's
Did
line.
you?
then.
Okay, then. Ichi-Tan.
I don't know what my line is.
It
That
starts
I didn't
sounds-
hear him read a line. Oh,
I didn't hear it either.
that sounds like fun, Dean Thomas responded eloquently.
There's one thing we know about Dean Thomas is that man is a speaker.
Was he the one who kept lighting things on fire?
He
Or
very
whatever.
well might have been. I don't remember. It has been a while since I've watched the movies.
Wow, this was like this was fast. That's all I gotta say.
The chapter?
No.
The game.
The app? Oh dear.
It's been like 3 minutes. and it says-
Okay.
It's been 3 minutes and she's already been captured.
Well, sounds like someone needed the motion.
Sounds like someone's not a very good soldier.
Okay, Ew,
Could I
no.
come? Ronald asked tentatively after he swallowed his Brussels sprouts. I am going to vomit.
Did he chew them first? That's the important question.
Ah!
Probably not.
Ah!
Harry, Hermione, and Dean Thomas exchanged a knowing look, and then Harry answered kindly, "Of course you can, you fucking degenerate."
Okay, Tom, tell us how you really feel.
No, it just
Oh, I
sounds
thought
like
you only
something
called me that.
It just sounds like this is something that this character would say. It's not actually what it says. For those of you who are confused, I'm just being stupid because it's like fucking
Yes,
pudding
because we
browns.
all think that Grace Ann would put the phrase, "you fucking degenerate," in this.
I mean, it would probably be phrased in a less swear way, but
No,
yeah,
she would
less
just say it
swear
straight
way.
up.
It's like in English good.
No, she just used she just, like, make a mention of the phrase, "hate the sin, love the sinner," because that's a healthy thing.
Fuck all that bullshit right there, I tell you what.
I absolutely hate this one aspect of you, but other than that, you're fine.
Like, no, like you.
Sure, it's an
I'm
aspect you
sorry.
can't control of yourself, but
No, because like that's the thing I really, really hate when people try to use that like
oh yeah,
for gay people. It's like, oh, hate the
it's
sin,
fucking
love the sinner. I'm
toxic.
like, then you fucking hate me, you fucking cunt. Fuck off.
But yeah, it's a fucking toxic mindset.
Very toxic mindset.
You're just like he's just using it as like the fucking excuse to be bigoted.
Oh yeah.
Instead of just accepting a person for who they are.
Oh God
Anyway.
forbid anybody do that. You know.
Anyway, what fucking line is it?
I'm not sure, honestly.
I mentioned the swallowing of Brussels sprouts.
Okay,
in
I read
Nosy,
the
Of course you
line.
can by Tom, so it's Zane's.
Yeah.
Ronald smiled.
Ronald McDonald smiled. Ronald smiled gratefully before going back to his Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
Oh yes, we got some lovely Brussels sprouts. You want some Brussels sprouts? We have them near the houses. I'm
When
sure
dinner
that the house
finished-
thing in. Oh,
Fuck you.
fuck me yourself, you coward.
All
Alright, I'll be there in a few hours.
I'll be there too. Just
You like to watch. Got it.
no. I'm here to cock block.
Who are you cock blocking?
Yes.
Everybody.
Yeah. We're just gonna walk in there.
He's like,
and
if I can't get it, nobody can.
Oh. Okay, I'm not that level. Don't worry. And I'm deleting this game already because I'm bored.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Still your line.
When dinner finished, blah, blah, blah.
Oh my god.
When dinner finished, Harry got to his feet, and then he declared boldly, "Let's go!
Let's go.
No.
It's me, Mario."
Feet, you
Let's go. Let's go. It's a me, Mario.
Well, now I just want to listen to that version of Take Me Home Country Roads.
I mean, I was doing the Let It Go.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So y'all know the Toad singing chandelier video, right?
Um,
No.
Yeah,
I believe you might have linked that. Someone has linked that before.
yeah. I actually
oh no.
I actually got to meet the girl behind that. She's been to a local convention here twice.
Oh,
And-
gods.
She does a lot of like Lolita fashion, and she actually does serious music. But
Yeah.
when I asked her, I was like, "So why did you do that?" She goes, "I don't know. It was 3 a.m. and I was bored." I was like, "That's a reasonable answer."
I hope she didn't have roommates. Just
I think she
3
still lives with her
a.m.
mom.
Screeching at a
I
3
think she
a.m.
still lives-
screeching in a Toad voice.
I think she still lives with her mom, and her mom's like really, really supportive of everything that she does because she's always there with her at like conventions and stuff like that as her handler to help her out with stuff.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no
dear
blessings.
God, what fresh
Fuck
hell have I just opened
Your
up?
blessings.
Damnations.
I'm gonna stop listening to that before my ears start bleeding again. Author's note. Hello,
Yeah,
friend.
we're on chapter 10. Dangerous days are here. I love that. No, wait, demon days. I was thinking demon days.
Hello, friends. Sorry this chapter took so long to post, but the instructor of my new writing class was kind enough to proofread it. I didn't take all of his suggestions, but I liked most of them, and I hope the wait was worth it. Oh, another thing. A few good-intentioned, but misguided readers have expressed concern about asking my husband's permission to take a class. Friends, it is not long ago that I would have thought the same thing. Culture told me that wifely submission was demeaning, and I believed it. All I will say is this. Reed created to be his helpmate by Debbie Pearl. Life and marriage changer.
Don't. Don't.
I mean, if the class is going to take money, it could be a good thing to be like, hey, I'm going to be taking a class. We should probably make a budget here and make a plan
Well,
for
yes,
that.
there's a difference between budgeting and saying, hey, can I, hubby? Hey, sweetie, can I further my education? Do I have your permission?
No.
Fuck.
Oh, guess you're stuck doing this forever, Llytic.
I don't
You're
want
not
to
allowed-
raise kids. I hate
You're not
kids.
allowed. You're not allowed to be smarter than me, bitch.
I mean, I'm not
Now
smart
get
in the
back in
first
the
place. We
kitchen.
have established this.
Get
But I
back in the
suck at
kitchen.
cooking. I can make soup, brats. That's really it. Also eggs. That makes some good egg drop soup.
I remember reading this one thing where like this woman got married and she had lied to her husband about her ability to be able to cook. And so she would just like order like takeout before he got home and get rid of all the containers and just like act like she cooked. And her husband apparently had no idea.
That ain't healthy. You know, these burgers taste just like the ones down the street.
I don't know
Family
what you're talking about.
recipe.
Family recipe. They stole my recipe. Oh my god, we should so sue them. No, it's fine, babe. It's fine. We don't need to sue them.
How'd you find out about KFC's 11 herbs and spices?
Well, you see,
My
actually-
great-grandma knew Colonel Sanders.
Well, you see, what's actually happening here is I'm a secret KFC agent.
Oh my god. So, you can actually make Chick-fil-A chicken at home without having to go in there. Like, you know what their big secret is?
Peanut oil.
Pickle juice.
Peanut oil. Oh.
It's pickle juice.
Okay, so peanut oil and pickle juice.
Like
That would explain a lot.
You fry in the peanut oil, but then you like brine the chicken in pickle juice.
Ah.
Hmm.
KFC, where everyone's welcome, unless you have a peanut allergy or you're gay.
I wasn't talking about KFC, dumbass. I was talking about
Wait,
Chick-fil-A.
where did I say KFC? I meant Chick-fil-A. I am in full pudding brain hours right
Where
now.
the fuck did this bruise
Ooh.
come from?
Do you want to know what I found on the Femboy Hooters tab?
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
Boy Hooters.
This.
What is it? Let me see.
Haha, bait.
Oh, it's McDonald's. Monster Girl McDonald's?
Yes. Yes.
Buff
Yes.
Snake Lady. I approve. I mean, I'll definitely say that both this and Femboy Hooters have been better than Tomboy Outback.
Tomboy out.
So it's Femboy
Tomboy,
Hooters,
Outback.
Tomboy Outback.
And
Goth
apparently now...
Hop.
Goth what?
So it's Femboy Hooters, Tomboy
Yeah.
Outback, Goth IHOP, Dilf Buffalo Wild Wing, MILF Denny's, and E-Girl Applebee's.
Girl.
And now we have Monster Girl McDonald's. Well, I'm basically just going to be going to McDonald's, Hooters, and Denny's.
Robot Girl Popeyes, huh? Okay, that's something I can
Please.
get behind.
Also Popeyes.
What Popeyes? What Popeyes?
Robot Girl.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I'm always down for a nice robot girl.
I have a
Oh, I
bruise.
recognize that artist.
I have
I've
a
seen a lot of
bruise.
their stuff.
The shape of a finger on my knee. It's weird.
Well, that's a bit weird.
Yeah,
Instead
I
of
just said that,
24-hour
Tom.
Fitness, it's 24 hours.
That was Llytic who said that, not me.
I don't fucking care
What's
who
up?
said it.
Who said what?
I don't know.
blacked out. I don't know. I mentioned that I recognize the artist for Shark Girl Subway. Because,
Shark
yeah.
Girl Subway. What?
Yeah, latest thing in there.
Aw.
Shark Girl.
She's so
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, that artist Shark Girls are fucking adorable. I love them. Like,
Now I
just the
want
most
Subway.
adorable shark ladies.
Okay, can we just stop talking about food? I still haven't eaten.
I could go for a foot long right now.
That's what she said.
That's also what I said.
If you make that joke one more time, I'm gonna fucking flip out. Please never make that joke ever again in my present.
Well. You okay there, man?
No. Apparently, what if I work overnight? I become just a huger asshole.
Apparently. You were fucking spicy yesterday. Then again, a lot of people were spicy yesterday.
So are those pies.
Spicy.
I'm still happy that I managed to have my character no solo lightning strike. Anyway, what fucking line is it?
I have no idea.
I think
Whose
it's
line is it anyways?
Zane's.
Yeah.
Did Zane finish his?
Because I think Tom.
I haven't even said my line.
Tom read the author's note, and I don't think
Yeah.
we've done anything past that.
We really haven't.
Fucking
Hagrid
hell.
lived in a lovely little house on the edge of the Hoggy Woggy campus.
Ah,
Everyone's
no, you mentioned Hoggy Woggy.
And the delicious smell of tea and cookies was wafting outside. Smiling in anticipation, they knocked on the door.
And that
Hagrid opened the door
pronunciation of
naked.
wafting what made me want to die.
So
Hagrid opened
I'm
the
gonna
door
go off.
naked and looked down at Harry and said, "Oh, this is supposed to be a private meeting."
I was expecting Dumbledore.
I was expecting that. Yep.
See,
So I
Hagrid's
just-
actually Dumbledore's top.
So I'm gonna go off on a tangent here, like as per the usual, because it said tea and cookies, right? So, all right. So when I was little, my sisters liked those like CGI Barbie movies, like,
Oh no!
and I mean, I would watch them with them because like there's nothing else on the TV, so I was like, I may as well. And some of them had some actually fairly decent stories, but like one thing that stuck with me that I remember even years later, there was one story in which the Barbie was telling a story to this younger girl. I can't remember the girl's name, but she's like talking about the character was Barbie, and her dad was like a baker, and he pulled out like sugar cookies from the oven, and so the little girl, like in the middle of the story that Barbie's telling, you hear her dad say,
Oh,
"I've got sugar
I know what
cookies.
you're talking about.
Your
no, I was
your-
talking. Yeah, and then she
your
changes them.
favorite."
She's like,
could you make them
but I like
chocolate chip?
chocolate
Those
chip.
are my favorite. And then Barbie's character in the story doesn't make any mention of it, like what her dad said, and just the cookies change to chocolate chips. She takes a bite of it. And it's like, chocolate chip. It's like,
Yeah,
God.
that is from Barbie and the Swan Lake.
yeah, that's the one. That was the first one, I believe. But
Yeah, that was from Barbie and the Swan Lake. I know because growing up, I had like almost all of the Barbie movies and Barbie books.
What?
Yeah, my-
Okay,
too.
that I.
was kind of the whole thing. Like, they actually had a fairly consistent voice actor in Kelly Sheridan, who played Barbie for the longest time, and then like in the early 2000s, they switched from Kelly Sheridan to some other person who had a completely different voice than Barbie. And I remember it was like this was like when I was in like, I can't remember, it was like middle school or something, or maybe older than that. And like
Are
there
you
was some
telling
kids
me that
watching
in middle
Barbie
school you
movies.
got fucked up because of recasting in the Barbie movies?
I didn't get fucked up. It's just I heard that it's like the person just sounded so vastly different. Like, wait, that's not Kelly Sheridan. Wait, what?
I'm just like middle school Tom. Like, wait, who is this bitch? This ain't Kelly.
I mean,
It's not the
but
Barbie I know and love.
full disclosure, Kelly Sheridan did a really fucking good job as playing Barbie, and the new voice actor,
did.
like she did okay, but it was like just
It's not the same.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was, and it didn't even
I
sound
understand that.
similar.
Because like, trust me, I noticed that too. Because like, I noticed like in the gap between the ones that I grew up on and then the newer ones, like it's not the same. And I was like, this just doesn't feel right. Fuck it, I'm done.
This is inconsistent.
Things heating up in the Barbie fandom. Ichi-Tan's line.
Hagrid opened the door and beamed down at them. Welcome, Harry. I'm so glad you came, and you brought friends. But no, I think the thing that really, 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 really pissed me off, sorry, on the whole tangent of like Barbie and stuff, was Monster High. They like freaking changed the artwork and changed the designs of the dolls, and I got pissed. I was like, no, you can't fucking do this to me.
Is it that they changed it to a more Bratz-like design, or from a more Bratz-like design? I don't quite remember.
Okay, so the dolls, the way they started out is they were super articulated. Like they were almost to the level of like ball jointed dolls, like articulated in the wrists, the elbows, and the shoulders. Like the legs were like articulated, everything like that.
Like these were high end.
Super high end, right?
You mean like
and
like Joe had like all that extra weird stuff, like he'd spin his hand around.
Yeah, that kind of stuff, right? And then
have them now.
But then the little movies or mini TV series they did, like the artwork in that, super great. And then just all of a sudden, in like the movies and the little TV series, they changed the artwork, and it wasn't like too bad. Like it was kind of but it wasn't like super bad. But no, they went and changed the dolls, right? And like they changed the dolls to basically like the old school Barbies, where their arms were stuck in certain poses. You couldn't bend like their arms, couldn't bend their legs. Yeah, like they just completely downgraded the quality of I was pissed. I still have some of the dolls from when they were better articulated, but like, and now they've completely discontinued them, so it's a pain in the ass to find any of them now, articulated or not.
Yeah, because now they've got like an inflated value because they're no longer on the market.
Yeah,
so
and
they're
it's
considered more of a collector's item. Anyway, indeed I did, Harry said, and gestured to the upstanding young fellow to his left. This is Dean Thomas, a Gryffindor hat.
Pleased to meet you, Dean Thomas said bravely, because it should be bravely because he's a Gryffindor, rather than intelligently because he's not a Ravenclaw.
Well, no, you see, it's just because Hagrid is very tall.
With massive amount of chest hair.
Well, I mean, but Dean Thomas...
he's very intimidating.
Well, Dean Thomas said intelligently is the actual line, but I'm like, no, bravely. Bravely will work better.
I mean, it's kind of been harping on how smart he is.
Yes.
He's so smart.
Oh my god, Dean Thomas is like so dreamy. I mean, he is top of his class in every subject.
Hagrid smiled
except
at the
English.
Little one, impressed.
Oh, think I'm dying.
We're all dying when you think about it.
Slowly. Now it's Ichi-Tan's line.
This is Hermione, another Gryffindor hat, Harry said, motioning towards the girl to his right. I'm pretty sure Hagrid already fucking knows that, Harry. I mean, he works for her dad.
Oh yeah, he was there in the first time. Yes. Oh dear, I've gone cross-eyed.
The first time, yes.
It's a strictly business relationship. He hasn't actually met the other members of his family.
It's an under-the-table affair. Got it.
Well, I mean, he does kidnap children for this guy, so...
Krampus? Hermione smiled shyly and waved. Charmed Hagrid waved back.
And this is Ronald, Harry said.
With his big fucking clown shoes.
Mm-hmm. Clown shoes. Ronald looked up sheepishly from where he stood behind the deal. He could sense that Hagrid was truly a man of the Lord, in a way that no one in his family, or perhaps the entire Slytherin hat, was. To be in the presence of such piety was humbling for the little ones such as this.
Ichi-Tan's line.
Fuck off.
Later.
Hagrid noticed the green and black hat, but didn't comment. Instead, with true mercy and compassion, He opened the door wide to all of them. Glad to meet you all. Please come in.
Fucking hell. Why is that so accurate?
Are you winning, son?
Why is that so accurate? I just wanted back to like the fucking abridged series. Here's a sensu bean cell. Angry screaming. From everyone else.
Aww. Aww.
Aww.
Aww.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. That's very nice.
That's
well,
wholesome.
And
And it's the main character from Helltaker as Kronk. You know, as soon as I heard that that game's technically also a bullet hell, I got a lot more interested in playing. Say that right now.
That was a
oh,
puzzle
that's
game,
what
not a
I
bullet
forgot
hell.
to do.
Play Helltaker?
No, him sending that second picture reminded me that I never played the KFC dating sim.
Oh, gods.
Oh right, I need to play the KFC dating sim.
I think it's kind of late to jump on that one. I don't know.
Never too late.
Jump on that one. It's not jumping on something if you just want to do it for fun.
Fucking hell, Cerberus.
Unless it's your friends, then you can jump on them anytime.
So long as you have consent.
Ah.
The four little ones filed in.
The inside of Hagrid's house was tastefully decorated. The curtains were plaid.
Plaid curtains.
When is plaid tasteful?
It's not. It's
when
not
it,
at all. I'm not
okay,
fashionably savvy,
unless
and
you're
even I know
Scottish or a butch lesbian. Not generally.
that. The curtains were plaid, the walls were wood, and a bear rug covered the floor in front of the fireplace.
Now that's not tasteful.
Mounted
Yep,
above
she's
the
totally turned Hagrid into her lumberjack wet.
Mounted
dream.
above the mantelpiece in a place of pride for all to see was a moose's head. The oaken table in the center of the kitchen was set for 5, and the kettle on the stove was just starting to sing.
I want to swing
From
What
the
from the
chandelier.
what would make this better is if everything was camo rather than plaid.
Oh, gods.
But if that was the case, you couldn't see it, so maybe there are some camo things here.
Don't you fucking start this shit with me, boy. I'm guessing it's a coffee pot, not a teapot, considering the fact that we're in the American South.
I mean, it could be a teapot.
Most Southerners I've run into only drink their tea cold, because they're heathens.
Well, I mean, my grandmother was from Mississippi. She had an actual teapot.
M-I-S-S-I-S-S-S-I-P-P-I.
PP.
There was way too many S's in that one.
Maybe.
If anyone goes back and listens to that, oh boy. Put how I spelled that in the comments somewhere.
So, if you look at the I Love You, Colonel Sanders finger looking good dating simulator thing,
I hate that phrase.
it has a tag on it. Like, there's like visual novel and naming dating simulator. But it also has the tag masterpiece.
Yes.
Whose fucking
Do
line?
you know what also is in the masterpiece tag? Persona 4 Golden and Red Dead Redemption 2.
That makes sense.
Also, it is Zane's line to answer your question.
Yes.
Yo,
I
it's
did
my
the math,
line?
yes. Yes.
Wild. When is it not?
When you're reading.
When it's
Wait,
Ichi-Tan's turn.
This is a nice place you have, Harry commented. Hopefully so.
I beg to differ.
I mean, it sounds like a cabin, which honestly, I like cabins, so that's not too bad. But at the same time, it's like
I
tasteful.
like cabins when they aren't decorated like a fucking nightmare.
It really is, Dean Thomas said intelligently.
Oh, fucking hell.
Because he's, smart and stuff.
Smart. You see this Dean boy, he's really smart.
Don't ever pull that shit on me again.
Smart.
You know what, you little shit. That's it.
I mean, you
Get in my car. I'll see you in a
told
few
him-
hours. I'm gonna shove a glass bottle up your ass.
Please don't.
Yo. I got a nice, Bud Ice, 40-ounce bottle. You want to use that?
Yes.
All right. I'll meet you there.
That bottle's hit a quarter mile at a time.
Oh, so my brother's current girlfriend is currently collecting all the beer bottles. Not beer bottles, but like vodka, wine bottles, stuff like that, so she can make like a Harry Potter apothecary set in her house.
Nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you said mother.
My mom? No.
You said mother instead of brother. It took me a second. I was like, wait, did something happen in the family that you didn't tell us about?
Oh, right. That's yeah.
Like my mother's girlfriend.
Mm,
Suddenly turned into an open relationship, but we really didn't expect it to go that direction.
Oh, yeah. Me neither, dude. But
Hagrid grinned with pride. Thank you. I live by John 15:19. Of course, but I do try to keep it tidy.
John 15:19. If you were of the world would love its own. Yet because you are not of the world, but I chose you out of the world, therefore the world hates you.
Ah, yes, the othering one.
Harry, Dean Thomas, and Hermione nodded knowingly. Ron didn't, though, because, he's a fucking Catholic.
Basically. I know.
Okay. Quick disclaimer, this is not my opinions. This is what the story seems to be coming from, and so I'm commenting.
Yes, I know. The character of Grace Anne.
I want to make
Because-
sure that everyone knows, because, I don't want that to be taken out of context for me.
yo, all of hentai Neko.
What did you look up?
I'm in this Steam profile, and I've gone through a portal into all the really shitty $2 puzzle games that they try to get you to buy because of tits.
Okay.
Yeah, I finally set up a Steam account the other day.
Nice. Now you can play Dookie Liddy Club.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
baby.
yay. Trauma.
You can do that without Steam.
You can. There are other ways to get it.
But Steam always seems more fun.
I mean, there was the whole thing of, with Steam, anything that does have nudity, you have to get, an outside patch in order to actually have that.
I thought they changed that recently.
Maybe recently? I don't know. I remember that being a whole thing with Honey Pop, is that you have to download a patch from outside the site and put that into the actual files so that you can actually see, the lewds.
Yeah, the one I've been playing the most is because I play it with my roommate, is the Realm of the Mad God on Steam. That game is really a pain in the ass because, if you die, you lose everything and have to restart over at level 1.
Yeah, as a roguelike.
That sounds fun. Not gonna lie.
Roguelikes are fun like that.
Meanwhile, I just play RimWorld and get very sad.
I need to download Tabletop Simulator because, you can, play online games with stuff like red flags and shit like that on there.
Yeah, you can. I have that game.
Yeah, I need to get it.
If your computer can run that thing.
I'd hope that it could.
It's actually It doesn't
Are
have
you
the
going to
lowest
tell me
specs.
that it's really fucking graphic intensive?
It kind of is.
Oh, gods.
Here, let me
Fucking
actually open up, yeah, real quick.
I used to have no problem with Gmod until, like, one of the updates that made it impossible to run on my computer for some reason.
Yeah. In a few minutes, they were all seated at the table while Hagrid passed out his famous chocolate chip cookies. They munched on the delicious morsels as Hagrid poured the tea. Here's the motherfucking tea.
Yes.
Are you winning, son?
I tried out this like half and half like Earl Grey tea and like coffee the other day. It was called like London Fog or something, and it was really, really good. I'm not a coffee drinker, and I'll have tea every now and then, but like that was pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I think I've mentioned this on the channel before, but did you just say a woo?
No, maybe. How's school going? Hagrid said.
Quite well, Harry replied.
Just then, the timer buzzed.
That's the IED I put in the kitchen.
Beep, 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 beep.
Tick tock on the clock, and we're never gonna stop.
More cookies. The little one cried in delight as Hagrid got up to get them.
Okay, so it's okay when Hagrid bakes, but not when Harry's uncle does.
No, he's an evil Darwinist, dude. Come on.
Well, now I just feel like I'm being called out.
The hit dog howls.
I was talking about the furry that Zane just put into chat.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the anti-horny officer?
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Not sure why you put that there.
I'm literally just going through all the random things on my computer because I'm bored.
And now it's Evie with a gun.
Yep.
That one's good. I like that one.
Anyway,
I don't understand this.
I don't understand a lot of things.
No, sorry. I got onto Steam, and yeah, I'm sorry.
No, we're all done with the story.
I mean, kind of. It is your line.
Oh, it is my line?
Yes. The more cookies was Zane's line.
While Hagrid was getting the cookies, Harry's eyes fell on a newspaper Hagrid had left open. The headline on the front page read, "Voldemort spotted at Hogwarts!"
Did the audio go funny for anyone else?
I mean, a little bit, but still works.
Because for me, for some reason, it just all smashed together, so all I heard was Voldemort!
Voldemort!
Okay, that didn't happen on my end, but I'll take the word for it. It's funny.
And so it was just you yelling that in that voice. Okay. Weird question, but let's go.
It's,
Would you look at that? Dean Thomas murmured observantly, picking up the paper and scanning it. As he read, he whispered the article's terrible words. Voldemort was spotted by several students yesterday at Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. This is the man who is trying to put a bill through Congress to stop Christians from practicing their beliefs. If passed, homeschooling will be illegal.
What the fuck is this? There's a game on Steam called Kidnapped Girl, and it says the main character named Clive considers himself a psychopath. He has long wanted to hurt someone, so Clive kidnapped a girl on his 17th birthday, but the victim is more complicated than he thought.
I believe that's called a game for incels. I feel unsafe.
Good.
More so than usual.
Good. Oh, bad.
Someone's watching me from the corner of my room.
Yes,
Damn it,
has
you're not
Post demon
supposed
finally
to
been summoned?
see me.
I mean,
Wait.
those are always there.
Wait, are we all trying to stalk him right now? Hold on.
Probably.
Apparently.
I'm not,
See,
but
this is why I don't give out my personal information.
That's
People
what
just
she's...
stalk me for some goddamn reason. Christians will be put in jail, maybe even killed, unless they say the Bible says what Voldemort wants it to say.
Nani desu ka?
But okay? I mean, I've seen some, like, weird post-apocalyptic Christian persecution fiction in my day, but this is another level.
Excuse me.
you're excused.
Damn.
Tick-tock on the clock, and we're never gonna stop. Saying Merry Christmas or hanging up the 10 Commandments will put you in a re-education program.
Ha, hanging up the 10 Commandments. A true Christian knows them by heart. How did they go again?
I don't know, I'm just remembering, like, the fucking, the Lost Cajun. The Lost Cajun near us.
Yeah,
One of the things that has on display... Yeah, the Cajun 10 Commandments. Don't be whittling on nothing.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like it. When Dean Thomas was finished, Hermione burst into tears. Harry gave her an innocent, friendly pat. That makes me more uncomfortable. Good lord.
Why is it specifically stated that the pat is innocent? I wasn't suspectful of the pat until you said that it was innocent.
Hmm. 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 Like a funny joke, Scoob.
What kind of car do I drive? A Toyota! Funny joke!
Let's
Nice
hurry up and
game.
finish this, guys. Come on.
I'm losing my fucking mind.
Why?
Sane, read your line. I have the hiccups. How?
How could?
How could anyone be so angry at God?
Well, he did flood the earth that one time.
Eh. I'd do the same thing, let's be real.
Flood the earth?
Yeah.
Wouldn't
It's almost like... No, I think there's better ways to deal with the problem of people not worshipping me. Like not giving a shit.
Who said anything about worship?
My ego's not so fragile that I need people to worship me.
Look, dude, all I'm saying is when I was little, I used to watch Winnie the Pooh all the time, and there was this one thing that, like, it started raining super hard in 100 Acre Wood, and everyone was able to boat around on the streets like nothing else. Like, come on, that'd be awesome.
Well, yes, living in Venice would be nice if it wasn't currently sinking.
Yeah, but what if everywhere was like Venice?
Sinking?
No. Like, every road was like a river.
Also, we had that in Texas recently. It was the latest hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Ha! Ha!
You okay
Anyways.
there?
Just something one of my friends shared.
Okay, then.
I don't know, Harry declared tentatively. He's a horrible person. Ooh woo.
Dean Thomas nodded sagely and muttered to himself in disgust. First they changed the Pledge of Allegiance. You mean the cult indoctrination? Now they don't want us to be Christian. Next they'll be killing us all. It's a bad time to be a true Christian in America.
Kind of reminds me of that one line in Jojo Rabbit. It's a bad time to be a Nazi.
Fucking hell.
So, if you die in New Mexico, you just respawn at the last Allsubs you were at.
Can confirm, have died in New Mexico. Few times.
Oh God, I'll be trapped here forever.
Well, no, you just gotta make it to the next Allsubs.
Ronald sat in guilty silence as he watched his new friends fearing for the future. He was beginning to wonder just what sort of hat it was that he had chosen. Because that's obviously the issue.
House.
House.
Would you like to buy a house? We have a lovely house breeding farm. We have lots of houses.
If you buy the house now, you'll get 5 free Brussels sprouts.
No!
You have to eat them whole and swallow them without chewing.
It probably tastes better.
No. You'll taste it in your throat as it goes down. You'll get the full experience.
I mean, all I gotta do is deaden my gag reflex. That shouldn't take too long.
That's sad.
That I have a gag reflex?
Hey, Zane.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Sorry. It's something.
Zane's line.
What?
Zane, one
I
more
believe.
line and we can leave. It's the last line.
It's the final line.
John 15, 19. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you.
Because that makes total sense.
It's basically just a whole thing of... Like, it's othering. That's what the entire philosophy behind it is. It is othering. Also, it is sad that has to be a thing that had to be invented.
Yep.
Alright, well, special thank you to Summerwood Soldier and Destiny Baird for supporting us on Patreon. If we like what we do and would like to support us, then consider going down to the link in the description and donating really any amount of money you want to our Patreon.
Donate
And
to
with-
personal private OnlyFans.
Yeah, also subscribe to Zane's OnlyFans.
I'm not.
I
telling
believe
you the
that's
name.
everything. So I guess we'll be seeing you guys next time, or you'll be listening to us anyway.
Have a good morning or evening or whatever.
Whatever time you listen to this. Lunch? While you're working? Who knows?
While you're taking a shit.
Yes.
Thank
We'll
you
be
for
in
that.
there. In your ears.
Just
Have fun with that.
Like